it's Alex. I'm sorry, but this is gonna be another crappy phone type of video. Because I don't have the time to do the video at home because I have my mom watching over me all the time. But look at the beautiful waterfall behind me. That isn't really a waterfall, just a river. So just to come to terms with what my video is actually about, this video is going to be the one I promised about coming out of the closet. And to some of this channel's watchers or viewers or subscribers or whatever, this may not be as important to you because there's a lot of non-gay people that watch my channel. But I'm gonna make videos for you again soon when I have the time and don't have my mom watching over me. So my first tip on coming out of the closet is basically take it easy. I know it's a really standard tip to give people, but it's the one that's most important. You have to take it easy when you are going to tell someone that, because if you overwork it in your head and you're just like then people are gonna think that it's something really, really bad, and they may react that way because they may think that you think it's a bad thing. So then they're gonna, people adapt kind of their opinions on what kind of expression people are making about what they're gonna tell. So take it easy and just tell them that it's not a big thing, it's still you. I don't really have a say when it comes to face-to-face coming out because I promised myself when I went to the USA that I was gonna come out to my parents before I got home, and it was getting closer and closer to the time that I left the States, and Skype just kept not working. It just kept shutting down. So I figured I'd just send them an email with explaining that I was bisexual and all that. And they said that they accept me for who I am, but they were kind of scared for the family reputation. But that I just gave it some time and they kind of got over that part. But I sent them a long email explaining how I'll actually put the email in the description, I think. And yeah, so you can read that. I'll translate it to English, of course. If you're coming out face to face to someone, you should have a plan just in case your parents or friends or whatever aren't really that accepting. If it's your parents, then you may want to, if they really, really don't accept it, then you may want to sleep over at a friend's house or something that night until they just get a little bit calmed down, and so that you can talk to them later. If it's your friends, then there's a saying out there that goes, those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. And it's really true. If they start hating you because you're gay or bisexual or LGBT or trans, well, trans is in the LGBT, then I don't think they're real friends if they don't go into the effort to at least understand it. Because I have a lot of, well, not a lot, I have 3 good friends, really good friends, that really are accepting of the LGBT community. They aren't, I don't think they are, they haven't come out as any of the letters within the LGBT community, but they still are really accepting, and they have more friends that are gay, and they actually are more integrated in the LGBT community in my city than myself. So they are really accepting toward it, and one of them actually watches movies that have to do with the LGBT topics, and I think that's quite nice. But for coming out, I think you would want to, have a backup plan. If you're doing it face to face and kind of doing it your own way, then I would say you should just sit them down or something and say, I want to tell you something. It's not something really dangerous or anything, it's just something that I want you to know. And then you tell them. And a lot of cases, the parents are really accepting and nice, and they try to understand it. So I think there's a good chance of them being accepting. I don't know your parents, but I think there's a chance of that. You may want to give them some space, because they're gonna have to take some time to actually accept it and to break down what it actually means, and to find out that you're still you. So you shouldn't get angry if they ask to have some time alone, or just give them their space and things will work out. And you should be open for questions, like how do you know, when did you find out, are you sure you haven't just met the right person, and stuff like that. Just play along. Well, not play along necessarily, but just explain to them that you're born this way, and remember that sexuality is fluid. So you may be a lesbian but have a boy crush, and parents they're not born into this LGBT world. It's a lot less taboo now than it was. So they may not necessarily understand all of that. But just try to be calm. Don't ever stress up about their questions. Don't get angry at them because of their questions. They're just trying to understand. And just explain to them in the best way that you can what it's like to be LGBT. And maybe you should just do some research on it in case you don't really know how to explain it. There's a lot of Yahoo answers, for example, that explain how sexuality is born with and stuff like that. So just try and look around for things that may be helpful for how your parents are going to react. I can't, people ask about that all the time on Yahoo Answers and on Tumblr. Go to LGBT advice forums and Tumblrs and stuff like that. They're really helpful, and there's real people that are willing to help the people that ask them questions. So they're probably gonna try to explain to you the best they can. I have an own LGBT blog. It's called lifeofabi.tumblr.com. It's not really that popular. I have 450 followers or something. But those asks that I get about LGBT coming out and all that stuff, I answer it. and I promise you, if it's not a spam or a scam, then I will answer your questions. If you're anonymous, it will be posted on my blog. If not, I will send you a message with the answer. My answer, of course. And yeah. So just look up those things, do some research if you need it. A lot of people are really nice about it, so I suggest you do that. But now I have to go home because it's getting late at night and I'm scared that people are gonna come walking my way when I'm talking to my phone. So I'll put the coming out letter and the link to my blog in my description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.